Good evening, chaps and chapettes. Roggor here. Welcome back to Oneshot. Now, we're going to go into basically what is the equivalent of DLC for the game. But I need to just have a little bit of backstory first, because what we got here is one of the files which are created literally in my documents, in the My Documents folder. Beer. And yeah, so we got this one-shot password. So it looks like we're able to remove the restriction. Basically, if you restarted the game, you got booted straight back to the opening bedroom with the sunlight coming in that we saw at the end of the main game. In order, you basically had to delete certain files in order to get this working. And this is, essentially, it is named one-shot password and 1234. So it looks like you're able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations already in place. The session may run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high, and if that happens, then haha, look at me, asking you for favours only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution, referencing the fact that Niko, in my decision, Niko was stuck in a world and never saw any of his family ever again. Or, or committed genocide. Like I said, see previous episode. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I'm afraid too. If you enjoy the world as it is, if you're satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for better or worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than you're already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, however. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. And that's the mysterious author character. So we're now back to the normal one-shot main menu. So basically what I'm going to have to do is this first episode is probably going to be a bunch of jump cuts that is just going to be between what's different between here and where I get to access the DLC. So just stick with me, eh? And you're back, Niko. Hello? Roggor. Ooh, that's different. Wait, why did I say that word? Roggor. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, metaness. Right. And now we got the strange journal. But what we didn't have, because remember we had the remote control, that got us the password to here. Password hid documents. You know those little files we were just looking at? Did you notice that he really, really was quite crap with capitalization? That is what's known as the most bleeding obvious way of trying to hide a password anyway. And Solstice, because that's also the name of the bleeding DLC. Access granted. And it's this dick again. ... You found me. Why? You're already too late, not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Niko. Your mission is to help Niko leave. And most importantly... No, this does not feel right at all. This is different. Haven't we already been through this, Roggor? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Niko, hear the sounds of a door unlocking. Roggor, that sounds so familiar. Oh, this is different. When I woke up in the house, for some reason I called out a name. Roggor. I'm not sure why I did that, but then I saw it on a computer too. Ah, that would be God. Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that, so how did you know? Huh, just made sense. Ah, have you already contacted God then? Nope. Just had to close my eyes and focus, right? This is weird and meta. Hey Roggor God, this is going to sound weird, but have we met before? Yes. Ah! Well, I don't know who you are though, it's just a weird feeling that I have. I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry, but it's nice to meet you. Again. Hello again, Niko. I'm going to have to keep my eyes out for little changes like that. Oh. Hello. That's very different. You okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something? Question mark face? It's like a really short dream. Oh, I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, just now that you mentioned it, there is a robot who insists on going back to the abandoned mines. Despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of a dream. And he was up close. So is there some kind of visual glitch? Or hallucination, whatever it is that living beings have. The robot you know of have a yellow eye. I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. Never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... Ooh. Yeah, because of course we've had the strange journal from the outset. That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it's when we when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something Messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that, but I know who wrote the book. Oh. However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If you went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? Okay, so... honestly, I thought I would have to play through the game as normal, get to a certain area where you're supposed to access the DLC before you can play it. More than anything else. But it looks just by doing the reload, maybe the game updated so you didn't have to play through essentially nearly half the game in order to get to the point where you can go into the DLC, which required us starting the game anyway. Maybe. So it looks like this is going to be the first episode of Solstice. I don't think anyone's told me about anything about it in this life. Ah, I can show you if you'd like. Yep, there's the amber necklace. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. Looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Ooh. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah. That was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Okay. Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Oh, there we go. I just need to be standing in exactly the right spot. Yes, that's my superpower. I can summon minecarts. Fear me, Steve. I'm not sure, I wasn't looking. To be honest, neither was I. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. I look back up, this minecart has just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? Looks like a standard issue minecart though, which means it likely detected the motion in his room and sent itself over. Ah, that does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we have a working vehicle now. Not sure we want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option. Is minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got God, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. I can still come with. I'll just have to follow along the rails. It doesn't look a little precarious. The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're organic, which you are. Gotcha! So, here we go. Reminds me of the frickin' Roomba. But now, this is entirely new territory. I do not recognise this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you. How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. So, oh no, this is the entity, isn't it? You're going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Niko will be in danger. Please stand back. How about a great big fuck no? This is where it turns out the DLC is horror. Ah! The cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where the hell are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. Ah! What? Huh? This terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on batteries? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, I've got God. Alright, stay safe. You can't really say much to that particular response, can you? So what the hell is actually going on? How's it going? Not ideal. Looks like these terminals are running on a completely separate power source. Can't really recognise any of the data formats on this terminal either. This is all new, or at least encrypted. I'll need to analyse it through my own system. Might take some time, so you don't need to stay. Alright then. Guten Tag. I recognise the light in your eyes. You are the person I'm destined to meet. What is your name? Niko. Do you know who sent you? No? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me I'm on the Messiah and stuff, and I'm guessing Roggor sent me, with them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh. A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait. I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. Well, yes. ... I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart, but the minecart wasn't there when we entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just a minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened, and when it looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof! Like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. And that's how Niko ended the world. Then it has already begun. The hell? He just shoved the save symbol into his face. Yes, I know it's a 3.5-inch floppy disk. Deal with it. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You've passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you'll need to find a way to install the backup. Before you do that though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Roggor, a resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay? Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Okay? Residential tracking machine for reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross. Medical units. Robots. Electricity. Okay, fine. What the hell is this? Profit box 0 backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Oh. Do I shove the disk in here? Alright. Error, backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay then. Is that this then? Map reconfiguration successful. Grand. Because, again, that's cheating, because basically what I'd have to do, I'd have to exit, go through a bunch more, and redo. Essentially, remember when we went originally to the little village that's in the Barrens in the north, just past the gas fields? Remember those buildings? They all had great big numbers on them, which I didn't even think of? That's what this puzzle is correlating to. And basically, I'm avoiding a walk around. Save points, yes, insert disk, so hopefully now this should be better. Preparing backup, writing to disk. 26% complete, 34. Well, that's pretty accurate, isn't it? It's like 1, 2, 4, 98%. Ejecting disk. Okay, guess I'll give it back to him then. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk, rebooting. Kill all humans. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I'm the prototype, originally named Prophetbot. I was built to greet the saviour of the old world. Wait, a prophet robot, like the one I met? I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the Prophetbot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Well, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Niko, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is you are here now. Roggor has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back here again. Considering the way the original game was made, this is a great way to expand it. This is Vandabadoozy. I am confused. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Roggor's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Roggor if we'd met it before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you're at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Roggor. It's really starting to freak me out. Yeah, find out you're in freaking Groundhog Day. Oh, can you imagine that? Groundhog Day, and then you actually suddenly find out you're in Groundhog Day, and this is like day 3027 or something. Calm down. Slap. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright? Kinda glad I didn't make him commit genocide this time. That is the face of a man who has realised something terrible. Like, oh shit, I sent the text to the wife instead of the missus. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. On my clock, it was about 7 minutes. Well, before starting up again. It doesn't make sense. If I've already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not, the residents do not have that capacity. NPC, that's a great line. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC, you know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Roggor wills it. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist until Roggor initiates the program. Dude, you are red-pilling the fuck out of the poor boy. Chill. The program? The world machine. A universe simulator runs on Roggor's computer. Whoa! Oh, this is getting weird. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Oh, you people are so screwed. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this will have a physical location inside a computer which Roggor operates. Tippity-tap, tip-tap-tap, top. For this world to continue existing around you, Roggor has to be in constant contact with you. If Roggor ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Roggor know this? Of course. From Roggor's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. I paid a lot of money for this bloody thing. I need to give it clean, actually. It's no different from other recreational game-type software they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like, now the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So why am I even here? Am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Roggor never tell me anything about this? Because I never had the chance. I cannot speak for Roggor, I just want to go home. But every time Roggor runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why I feel like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Ask the freaking programmers, mate, not me. Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Oh... Dude, I brought you back like once, okay? Aren't you supposed to be a kind God? Whoever said God is kind? Oh. It appears we have some confusion here. Roggor did not build the world, Niko. Oh? Roggor only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether, someone you cannot begin to fathom. Is the developer having a bit of a mental jerk-off session right here, or what? It is also not designed to be the futile quest it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's a glitch. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognisable mess. So the squares literally are tears from reboots. That's pretty cool. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing he could do. Lazy bum. Until new. You managed to find me after all. Yeah, because I downloaded the DLC. You being here was due to his help. Oh. I guess that's something to do with the journal. Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it, and he might need to do it through you. Niko, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you didn't know last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright then, go do that. Sigh. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but I want to know this isn't just another... because this session might be the last one. Eh? The creator is mobilising things, throwing everything into this one last shot. Roll credits. There might not be enough internal resources left for Roggor to be able to generate another session after this. If you fuck with my computer files... well, more so than the game does already. Just go fix the robot for now, but please be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Oh, well, shit. Hey, you okay in there? I did want to get with the terminals for now, and... it's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I'll treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You will need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. Well, that's different. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes. Wait. I was just going to make that joke, you bastard. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. Good save, I'll give him that. Roggor and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the miners are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you... Bitch. She left. If you're going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It'll be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavourable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How do you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Sigh. Wait. Trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Okay, so this is literally piss off, go do the rest of the game. Come on, let's go back. Alright then. Oh, I remember it. What happened in the tower? Well, I tried to do it and you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Niko back? And even then you managed to break out of bounds. Bringing Niko to places never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, Niko is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Niko learn? Niko is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Roggor. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. His guide on the internet. This world is not real. The people are not real. Niko is upset. Niko is... No. Everything is wrong. Well, fuck. Ah. The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we going to do? Wait. The exit just caved in, didn't it? Sigh. I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you follow me. Where to? The way out. This is going to be a bit more of a heavier playthrough than the first one, isn't it? Bloody hell. Says the exit isn't here, but must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There is an emergency exit behind our computer terminal. We did not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means. But with a combined effort, it might just budge. Maybe. I'm not strong. I'm not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we may need to dig around it and... You could have just asked. Go She-Hulk. Foof. Come on. Show off. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. Yeah, Basically, the devil is trying to kill me. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. So this is the way up. There wasn't any data on this bar from the server room. It's new. Yes, it's just been downloaded. Niko, get in the minecart. Okay. I tried. I really did. But I destabilizing. I'm sorry, Niko. I tried to protect you. But can't hold it off forever. Look, that sounds GLaDOS voice to me. Oh. What was that? Here too? Watch out. Maybe get the hell out of Dodge? Oh, wow. Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. But what about her? She's fucked. Get out. Come on. And squish. Poor Niko, this shit's getting serious. 9! What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... Yeek? This is where we part ways. Niko, the path ahead will lead you to the glen. Right by the city gate. Oh, blimey, so I'm not even going for the rest of the game like that. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric, give him the disc. But what happens if I... Well, or if the squares... Hurry! Oh, fuck me. Schnell. They're both very, very dead. Yeah, go! This is not the time for literal divine inspiration. This is get the hell out of Dodge time. Yeah, I know you don't understand, Niko. The world, the prophet bot, what he was saying, this world really just... Is it? Yes. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I can't fix the world, I can't get back home, but the world is already so messed up. The squares go and get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? I don't know, why don't you ask the previous version of yourself? Aw, poor sod. Shows you don't need good graphics. 3 still images and I'm now feeling like a complete arsehole. Are we going to keep going, or is that it? Oh no, he fell asleep. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun, and everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of the details, but none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. Ooh, freaking harsh. I think we're about to go out into the glen. Yeah, we are. We're in the flipping glen. A part of the ground is missing in order to safe to walk across these vines. So we're here now then. Bloody hell. Well, they certainly swapped things up a bit for the frickin' DLC, didn't they? That is, like I said, this is for considering the way that the original game was so meta. This is a much improved way of doing DLC rather than just say adding more areas to go to or something like that. But either way, that I'm going to call it here. This has run on a bit longer than I expected for the first episode of the one-shot Solstice, but either way, for the moment, thank you very much indeed for watching this silly little video of mine. If you enjoyed it, have a little look-see down at the channel, see if there's anything else I've done which takes your fancy. If so, have a little look-see, by all means, my friend. Subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, please be wonderful to each other. Good night.